Okay, let me this is brand new, so let me I gotta figure out how to do this. Okay, give me a second. Let me turn this off. Okay, can everybody hear me? Cause I don't know I don't know what's going on. Right. I'm trying this from the phone and I don't know if I can hear or if y'all can hear me or not. Let's see. What do you think of shows like Power, Ghost, and Raising Canaan? I don't really watch a lot of TV. I can hear you. Okay. Uh, yeah, I'm doing this is the first time I'm doing it this way, so I don't know if I get a guest. I don't know how to bring them in. Okay, thank you. Let me see. Check something. Okay, we could do that. Okay, awesome. Let's see. Again, this is brand new, so bear with me for a second. uh, okay. Yeah. See, I kind of had a feeling you didn't being on the road. Yeah. I've been missing so many days, right? From not being able to put out videos, and I'm trying to work it out and figure out a way I could do it. Maybe do lives instead, because sometimes the internet not only affects the connection and the reception to the video and the audio, but it also affects the length of time that it takes to put all that stuff together. Because if you got a slow connection, then it makes everything slow. It takes uploading and all of that. It just takes forever. So how's the video looking? How's the video look? Is it choppy at all? Does it look okay? What food do you like to eat on the road? My favorite food of all time, probably right now, is bison burgers. I'm drinking coffee, by the way. I'm drinking bison. Drinking coffee, but I like bison burgers. There's this place in Oklahoma that it's called the Garage, and they sell like they have this a burger called the Eggonator, and it has two. Well, it comes with one, but you can get two, and it's two bison patties, and they season it up real good, and it's the same every time, and it's delicious. So that's my favorite. Uh, and they also have in Oklahoma, they have this place called Pier 87, or no, Pier is it Pier 87, Pier 85, or Pier 66, whatever it is, and they sell crab boils there. So yeah, that's my favorite foods. Um, you said the quality is much better than Doodoo Brown. That's because Doodoo Brown, I believe, has AT&T. I have Verizon. Most of the time, I don't have a problem with connections. But here lately, I don't know if it was I was in California I don't know if it had anything to do with the fire at all, but I had horrible reception everywhere, and it was just crazy. She said, Doodoo Brown's channel. Absolutely. See, we are Pier 88 in Virginia. It's Pier 88. It's Pier 88. Yeah, it's Pier 88. My bad. I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember. I know how much they cost though. I get the king crab legs with the mussels, and they put let's see what I get: shrimp. What else? Potatoes, corn on the cob, and they season it and they juice. I don't get a lot of seasoning like spicy seasoning and stuff, um, because I don't really like a lot of spice. Let's see. Okay, somebody's being persistent. You say ask anything, but when I ask a legitimate question, you laugh and skip it. Not on purpose. Other people are commenting. Give me a second. Ask your question. Let me see. Let's go back and find it. Matter of fact. Uh, After the Kwame Sugar High content dies down, what other topics will you be interested in discussing? This question is coming from a fellow driver. Well, I guess you'll have to stay tuned and find out. I have a lot of stuff I want to cover. We'll just have to stay tuned and find out. I always get shrimp, crab legs, potatoes, and sausage. I forgot about the sausage. I hate too salty. I never had. I never. Let's see. I've never had a problem with that there. Um, they've always been pretty good. So I mean, they're pretty damn good there. They're pretty. I mean, it's like I think what I get is like $75 or something, but it's well worth it because man, it's just so good. What? You're part Mexican. You don't like spice. Something wrong with your taste buds. Um, I never had. I don't know. I never had. I've never really liked spicy food ever. Like even. I think. Maybe my mom had made something that was super spicy or something, and I don't like. I don't get like the burning your mouth. I don't get like the burning the mouth off and stuff like that. I've never gotten that. And another time, my brother bet me that I wouldn't eat a whole jalapeno. He bet me $5. I won, but I had my I had to put the water hose in my mouth, to keep it from burning. So maybe that has something to do with it. Well, I do light seasoning. 75 is steep. I'm upset to pay $30. Yeah, cause I get like I get the king crab and then I get the mussels to add in with the shrimp and all that other stuff. So that kind of raises the price a little bit. But man, it's so good. It's just I don't mind paying it. But it could be like that particular one. It might be a little high too because it's in Oklahoma, so it could be that too. Um, some people like the sizzle. You fell for the okey doke. Elbow cough, elbow cough. I guess so. I don't know what that means, but okay. Um, let's see who else is in here. Yeah, so just learning how to do this setup. It's a little bit different from the computer. So the link to join the conversation live, so I can hear if I can hear you or not, is in the description. Matter of fact, let me. Hey Marilyn, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, I've been having to figure it out. Like, I've been having connection issues, and then like, if I do shoot a video and it comes out halfway decent, it takes forever to load it and everything. So it's just been crazy. I also figured out, if you hadn't noticed, that this is a subscriber only chat. So you have to be a subscriber to chime in. and I just figured that out. So I'm anxious to see if somebody wants to come in live and see if I can hear you. Because if I can't hear you, then I got to figure that out too. Matter of fact, let me go see something real quick. How does this audio? Let's see. Well, it wouldn't be camera; it'd be audio. Hopefully, I can hear you, but I don't know yet. Does anybody want to come live so I can see if I can hear you or not? Hello, Regina. How you doing? Let's see. What are good investments for financial freedom? Very good question. Let's get. I've been doing a lots of research about finances and financial literacy and uh, what steps people can take. And what I found is you really can't do better than real estate. And what I've also found is that like there's several different ways you can get into real estate. However, the best way is to get into multifamily homes because if you get under a certain amount of units, you can live there and do like an owner occupied financing deal. Um, Everything that I found was that you can get in with as low as of a credit score as 580, and you can go like a first time home buyers situation and do like a 3% down. So um, what I've been seeing is that that's a good way to go because like if you have like a lot of people, I know a few people that's gotten to real estate and gotten crushed because they either try to flip homes or they try to rent them out and it doesn't work out. Okay, so let's see who's in the Duke. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
I'm just trying to hear if you can
Hello.
hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
All
you. I can
right,
hear you.
cool. All right, that's all I was doing, just checking.
Okay, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you fine. Awesome. Thank you.
You're good. So this shit should work.
What's that?
I said this shit should work. Then I was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
double
yeah.
checking
I
for
hear
you.
you. I hear you. Thanks. Yeah,
I
yeah.
was just
Thanks.
looking
Appreciate it,
out.
man.
But
Appreciate it.
that's it, bro. I was
Okay,
just
thank you.
looking out.
Appreciate it. Okay, thanks.
Hmm.
Wait a minute. Damn. Now I don't know how to. Hold on.
You want me to leave?
I don't want to kick you. I
You
don't want
you
to
can
kick you
have
out of this
no. That's what I'm saying.
one
You
more
can have
time.
multiple people. You can have multiple people on here. So I mean, you want me to
Yeah,
leave though? I
yeah.
could leave. I could leave. I'll come
Okay.
back
All right.
later.
Thanks, man. Okay. Thanks. Yeah. I don't want to block you. So yeah. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Um. That I mean, I don't really need that because like you need to get one of those portable hots. It's not. It's like all of my devices do the hotspot thing. It's that like anytime you do like the mobile hotspot, you lose. Like this is better because it's direct. Like I'm using actually the Wi-Fi on my phone and it's direct. So you don't lose anything in transition. So if I was to go use my phone and then try to do it on my computer like I had been, then that's where you get a little bit of a loss in the transition. So that's why I was trying to experiment with doing it this way. Um, yes, he was. I can hear you. So I just don't know how to. It's a little different from the computer. So this is my very first time doing it like this. So but you can do pretty much everything else. Let's bring in Maryland.
Get one of those portable hots. It's not.
Hello, Maryland. How are you?
Hey, give me 1 second, okay? One second.
Okay.
Sorry about this.
Yeah. Yeah. You have an echo.
Yeah, I know. I had to turn it off. I didn't know if you was going to get this or not. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you have to get a portable hotspot.
No, actually, it's the same thing as on my phone because all of my devices they have like portable, they have hotspot capabilities. But
No, it's a
when you
separate
run
one.
it
It's
through,
something completely separate that you have to pay for. It's not a phone. It's just something that you turn on. I don't know the name of it. I remember I had one years ago. I don't use it anymore because I'm not on the road. But it's something that you should invest in.
well, no, it's the phones are built now with their own standalone um, hotspot. So, in other words, if I bought that, it would be redundant because I already have it on my phone. So, if I can go, I can turn my phone into a hotspot and run my computer off of it. But the thing is, it gets lost. Some of the signal, the upload speed, get lost in the transition. So, this is actually better to run it on the phone. It's just a little bit different, uh, uh, bells and whistles wise, as it is on the computer. So that's why I'm doing it uh,
Are you gonna answer that
here, kind of
question
fumbling a little
now?
bit. Say it again.
You gonna answer that question now?
Which question?
You know the one from your prior video from 2 years ago.
Refresh my memory.
Asking the ladies.
That
You had
was 2 years
an
ago.
issue with somebody. Who was she? Because you couldn't just call this thing up on the phone and just be like, listen.
That was 2 years ago. Refresh my memory real quick, and I'll tell you everything you need to know. What was I saying?
You
What
know
was I
what
talking
it
about?
is? If people go back over your videos, you tell your entire life story. But I don't know what happened. I don't know what it is now, but YouTube is now sending me not all of your videos, but like a few of them from different years. And I didn't know you've been on here since 2014. You
I
all
have.
young and fresh and thugged out, flashing your jewelry and everything. I'm like, now look at you. I don't see no jewelry. You don't wear no jewelry. You ain't flashing no money. What happened to all that? Nothing. What happened? What made you change?
It's the fact that I pretty much got all that stuff out of my system. So I really hadn't been into jewelry, and then I got into jewelry, and then I realized that it's not a good investment, and I got out, and I don't
Jewelry's a
own it.
good investment because you'll always it'll jewelry just appreciates. It does appreciate over
No,
time.
no. Have you ever tried to sell a piece of jewelry?
No, but you can put it at the pawn
It's a
shop. That's what
fraction.
poor
It's a
people do.
fraction. It's a fraction of what you pay. For example, I paid. I spent probably 15 grand on just various pieces, and uh, just out of curiosity, I was looking into like seeing, if I can maybe take the money out of the jewelry and put it into something else. Absolutely not. I mean, they
You know what? It depends on what type of jewelry because trust me, those ladies who lunch, the rich women, they're buying stuff that is appreciating. It's not half price off when they decide to sell it. You know what I mean?
well, those, I mean, okay, like if you like those are pieces that, I mean, they're, $100,000 pieces, something like that. That's different as opposed to somebody like me is just gonna go, spend, go to the jewelry store and buy it in there, and they basically, when you try to sell it, they basically give you like the whatever the like the gold weight or whatever the
For
metal
the
is.
people, okay, let's get off that. For the people watching, if you go over Trucker's videos, especially from like 2017, 18, he asked questions for the ladies. I don't know what he was going
Hmm.
through at the time, but
I ask a lot of questions.
found it interesting. I don't know that video that you did, ladies. I got a question for you, another question, and I'm like, dude, what are you asking here? you know,
What was I? What did I? Did
it
I ever
had to
ask a
do with
question?
sex. It had to do with some chick you were dealing with who was accusing you of she wasn't even like your woman. She wasn't even your girlfriend. It seemed like you two were just like talking to each other, and you would go out to dinner and have drinks with your friends, and she would call you all types of names. That's what you were saying in that video. See, you use YouTube kind of like how Tommy used to do as your diary, where you're just telling your whole world, your whole life story. So you know a lot of your content. I don't know what I didn't go over everything. I only saw like maybe, I don't know, 10 videos. And
Yeah.
you drop little pieces of your background that people don't know about. But that part right there, I was like, you had 3 videos on the same subject, and there was one girl who commented on each video, and she finally said, dude. She didn't say dude, but she said, you've been talking about this a while. Whatever is happening, why don't you call her and tell her, look, either leave me alone or accept me as I am. It was like you were telling, was the video your way of trying to tell her this, or what?
Well, sometimes I mean, sometimes I just like to ask questions and kind of find out where a person's coming from. I probably did call her, and we probably had several conversations. I just uh, just want to know like where somebody's coming from. A lot of times, like try to understand why you would do, X, Y, Z, whatever, and just to get an understanding. But we probably did have that conversation. I'm not scared to have conversations with people if you're pissing me off or whatever,
Did you
whatever
lead
the
this
case is.
woman on into believing that you and her were exclusive?
I don't
18. In
remember.
case you don't remember, it's 2018. I know you got a lot of women. This one was from 2018.
uh, I mean, it could have been. Well, see, I'm on the road a lot, so
Here you go. You're doing just like you were doing in that video.
what? I'm just
You're
saying,
not.
like
This was just a
I don't.
simple. See, look at you. This is just a simple question. I didn't ask anything other than that. Did
What?
you lead her to believe that you guys were in an exclusive relationship for her to get mad every time you would say you were going out to have drinks with some friends? It's a yes or no question. 2008.
Uh, because I'm trying to remember who that is because it could have been possible that she got that unintentionally, got those vibes because um,
You're
could have been the
funny.
case. but what I'm saying is that I'm trying to recall like even who that was, but um,
So many. I know. So many.
even even if that was the case, like if we were exclusive, like why would someone get upset about? Because at the time I was hanging out with my nephews, which my nephews are like they're only like 10 years younger than me. So
You were in
um,
Oklahoma. And how do I know? Because you said it in your video.
okay,
You was in Oklahoma?
yeah, I used to have a girlfriend in Oklahoma, but
Was
I didn't
she
really
the
hang out in Oklahoma like that. So what I'm saying is that when I say hang out, I probably was in Oklahoma. I'm trying to remember now.
It's okay. It's okay, Trucker. Go get I'll
I'm
let
trying
you
to remember.
go. This is hard for you.
No, well, I think what happened. I think I was talking about the girl in Oklahoma, but when I was hanging out in back in California. So I think that was the issue. She probably just was upset that I was hanging out not in the same city or with her or whatever the case. That's probably what it was. Because I don't really remember. But yeah,
Okay.
I don't lead women on like that. It's either we exclusive or we're not. So
Okay.
we probably we probably were, and then she just got mad because I was going out not in the same city or something. I don't know, something
Okay.
like that. So that answer your question.
Yeah, you answered my question.
But yeah, as far when back to the jewelry though, I've been leaning towards not like making stupid financial decisions. Like I had some cars that I got rid of that they were just. I mean, as soon as you drive, I bought a brand new car and I painted it off, but I would never buy another brand new car again.
Cars
That was just
depreciate. They depreciate
right,
unless you get the classics from the old days. They
right.
depreciate.
So I'm not like I don't really buy cars like that. Like these new cars and stuff. That's a waste of money. But a lot of us do. A lot of us buy cars because we want to look flashy or whatever the case. And I had a Camaro that I spent. I probably spent 40,000 on between buying it, paying the payments, doing the improvements to it, and then I end up selling it and probably lost $20,000. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So that's why, like here lately, I've been doing a lot of research on financial stuff like real estate transactions and credit and all that. I've been learning credit like over the last couple of years, but a lot of us don't know. Like I didn't know that necessarily that you shouldn't buy like cars are depreciating. You shouldn't do it. There's other things that you can do before you get to that point where you want to start looking flashy and being flashy, all that kind of thing. You should do make better investments ahead of time so that
Mhm.
they pay for themselves. So
Is
I'm learning.
there in the chat? Do they have any? Do anybody in the chat? Anybody else in the chat have questions for you though? You should look.
Yeah, let's see. Consumerism and materialism in the community is an epidemic level. Absolutely, and I think African Americans have the highest, like we spend the most money out of every other ethnicity. I bought land in Africa. That's awesome. I don't know how that works in Africa though.
That's a good idea. Rose did the good thing. When you buy land, it doesn't matter. Land is always going to make you money somehow. You own that property, it's yours. Somebody's going to offer you money for it if they want it. People should
The
really,
only thing,
people don't
the
know how
only
this
thing about
country is really built.
go ahead.
Land. Land is, if you a landowner, America has always been about landowners and property. So if you own land, you're always going to have a leg up on someone who doesn't. It's just what it is.
Yeah, but the only thing about buying land is that I mean it doesn't appreciate as much as if it's developed. That's why um, buying land. I mean you should buy um, an appreciating asset, but uh, what will give you financial freedom? Buying land or buying real estate that you can improve on um, and make bigger strides in terms of appreciation values and stuff like that. Because the really super rich, I mean they're buying developed properties. They're not buying land unless they're developing on top of that.
That's a good idea. Says if you have children and good credit, add your kids to your credit cards without giving them a card and teach them the importance of having good credit and maintaining it. I wish it's not just black people, but it's like the government. Our schools don't teach financial literacy. I think it's done like that by design. So everything that you learn, you have to learn from the home. My parents didn't
Right.
believe in credit cards because they're old school. At that time, they didn't want to even touch credit. They just the cash was what they wanted. They didn't have to do all that. But now, like on all my cards, I once I paid last year, once I paid everything down, whenever I use my card now, I pay everything in full. Whatever it is, it's like, okay, I'm paying this off in full. And your score goes up.
Yes. My brother has that same type of mentality where he doesn't want to like he told me not too long ago that his bank wants to increase his credit limit. And I said, well, why haven't you done it? He said, well, I don't want that credit. I don't need that credit. I'm like, dude, it gives you more buying power. You don't have, just because they gave it to you doesn't mean you have to use it.
No,
It's
I
a thing
turned down
called
credit on. I turned down more credit on my cards too. I don't want more buying power. That's not why.
it helps your credit.
That's not why I
It
have the
helps your
card.
credit. Say it
Hmm.
again. Say it one more time.
No, I don't want. You fall into a trap sometimes. If you have like, okay, say I'm just gonna say $500. I'm just getting like an imaginary number. You were approved for $500. Then they say, hey, oh wow, you're going to get 750. Then they start wanting to know your new income, and then they want to give you more money. And it's like, I
Right.
don't need more money. I don't want more money. I just want to use my card for, I don't want you to do this to me because I already know where this country is heading financially in the next 2 years. It's spiraling. And people are pretending that everything's copacetic. No, it's not.
Um. Yeah, but I'm of the opinion that it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Yeah, sometimes you get
Because
to.
anytime they give me more credit on my credit cards, I take it. I always take it because even if I have to pay for it, because you never know. Like most of my credit cards, I can go get cash off of them, and you never know. I mean, anything
And
could
the
happen. I can
interest
lose my
rate on
job.
that is the interest rate when you take out cash is way expensive than when you just use it as regular credit.
But but in an emergency, like for example, I just seen a guy crying just now. Uh, the guy was loaded full of cars, right? And he was crying because something happened to his engine, and it's gonna cost him an astronomical amount of money to fix. And he's on a
That's
load,
sad.
and he's on a load, and he's he's a small guy or whatever, and I mean, these are the time those are like instances where you want to have 20, 30 thousand dollars on your
Yeah,
credit
in
card
that case,
so
for
to get
what
those.
you do, I see it. But I ain't doing nothing like that, so I don't need it right now.
Right, but you never know. Hey, Chugger, do you use pre-workout powders? If so, can you recommend one? And if it is better to use pre-workout or not use one? I don't use pre-workout. My pre-workout is coffee. So I make some coffee. I maybe put some creamer in it. I don't put no sugar in it though, and that's my pre-workout. Because basically pre-workouts are just caffeine and a bunch of sugar. That's pretty much all they are. Anyway, so my Bluetooth is about to die. I'm hearing the indicator thing. So before it dies, I guess I'm gonna have to get out of here because I should have charged it up before I got on live. But I've gotten the first live doing it this way out the way, and I think I got it down pat now. I just have to remember to charge my Bluetooth first. But so thanks everyone for coming. Marilyn, thank you for your questions. Have an awesome
Are
day
you gonna
and weekend.
have another live later or later on during the week when there's more people on who aren't at work?
Let's see. I can, since I'm doing it like this. It depends on the connection. Actually gonna plug my Bluetooth in right now, so we'll probably have another one later on tonight, as long as the connection permits.
Can't you park outside of McDonald's for a little while? Because I know they have great internet connection outside.
But
No.
this truck is 75 feet long.
Oh, okay. Usually they don't say. McDonald's workers are too scared to come outside to say anything to anybody.
Say it again.
McDonald's. I don't know where you are. I was like saying McDonald's workers. They probably won't say anything if they see you parked out there. They don't care.
Yeah, I'm in New Mexico actually, and I'm where they just let the cows roam around. I was gonna work out, but the cows had showed up, so I don't want to take part in a bunch of cows. So I said, okay, we're gonna postpone that. But yeah, I'm in the wilderness out here. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get back on a live. Somebody said, "Can't you look? They already. This is a subscriber. Can't you shut up?"
That's
I'm
a
gonna.
subscriber.
Yeah, because this chat is subscriber only. So Jonathan is just he's a subscribed hater. So,
Do you want to
but
keep
anyway,
Jonathan around? Yo, do you want to keep Jonathan around or you want to get rid of him? What do you want to do?
he hasn't really. I don't know. He isn't. We could get rid of him. I mean, cause we're not trying to be on that no more. We trying to do positive shit over here now. We're not on the ridiculousness anymore
I
because
could
it's just to me.
put user in timeout, hide user on the channel. What do you want to do?
Hide user on the channel because I don't even
Great.
know why that was even constructive.
Yeah, you don't need. You know what? This is like you said. You're about positivity. You don't need like that stress. I mean, it's just stupid. That's all. There's just some people that just come on the platform. I was going to let you know something. Like people who are using your name and it's to bully you. They can think that they're getting away with something by doing that. You can report that to YouTube. Did you know that?
I have, They ain't do nothing. They don't do nothing.
No, but I
I
think you
have
should
already.
do it again. Just because somebody didn't respond to you the first time doesn't mean anything. The thing is, sometimes, hey, brown skin lady, sometimes they
Hey,
don't.
you caught the end of it. We about to take off because my Bluetooth about to die, and I don't know how to hook up the. I don't know how to hook it up any other way.
He said he might come back later, brown skin lady. Stay up, all right?
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, yeah. I seen them, and they. I mean, they'll
That's
figure it
what you
out.
call bullying and harassment. There's a lot of things that YouTube said. I heard next week they said that they have some plan in place, and I don't really know how true it is, but they want to get rid of all the trolls. I mean, YouTube
Oh,
is really
really?
trying to clean up their act.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
so you know. All right, I'm
yeah.
gonna get off
Okay,
here.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get over here, eat too, because it's about to die any second.
See you
But we'll
later.
have. Hopefully, we'll have another one. Hopefully, have another one tonight.
You should. I mean, there's internet connection everywhere.
Yeah, it's just been crazy. It's been crazy. So I think this is a better way though. So we're gonna start doing it this way. All right. Uh, y'all have a blessed day and enjoyed the conversation. I'm still learning this process of doing it this way. So hopefully we'll get better in the future. Like, subscribe, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Real soon. Take care.